Even though General Sani Abacha was widely accused of corruption, many Nigerians still believe that his government performed better in some key areas than what we are experiencing today, especially in security and economic management. This is not to praise Abacha or defend his actions, but to honestly compare the past with the present and ask difficult questions about the state of Nigeria today. Abacha was not an anyhow leader. He was a decisive military general who ruled with a firm hand. During his time, fear of the state was real. Criminals, armed robbers, and violent groups knew there were serious consequences for their actions. While crime did not disappear completely, many Nigerians felt safer moving around than they do today. Highways were not as dangerous as they are now. Cases of mass kidnapping, banditry, and terrorism were not as widespread. In terms of security, the country appeared more controlled. The government had strong grip on security agencies and others were carried out quickly. Today, Nigeria is facing multiple security crises at the same time. Terrorism in the northeast, banditry in the northwest, kidnapping across the country, farmer-herder clash, and rising urban crime have made daily life unsafe for ordinary people. Many Nigerians now plan their movement based on fear and freedom. On the economic side, Abacha's era also had its own contradictions. Despite the corruption allegation, international sanctions, Nigeria's economy showed signs of stability. The naira was stronger than it is today. Inflation was relatively lower, and the basic goods were more affordable for the average Nigerians. Government workers were paid, and there was a sense that the state still had control over its finance. One important point many Nigerians often mention is that Abacha saved money for the country. After his death, large sum of money now known as Abacha loot were discovered in foreign accounts. Why this money was illegally kept and morally wrong. It also showed that Nigeria was not completely broke at that time. Today, Nigeria borrows heavily just to survive. Billions of naira are borrowed, yet ordinary Nigerians see little improvement in their daily lives. However, Abacha government had serious problems that must not be ignored. There was zero tolerance for criticism. Journalists, activists, and opposition voices were silenced. Many people were detained without trial, and fear was used as a tool of governance. Democracy did not exist, and Nigerians had no real voice in choosing their leaders. These are serious issues that no nation should accept. Now, Nigeria claims to be practicing democracy, but many people are asking what difference it has made in their lives. People can talk freely, but insecurity is growing. Elections are held, but trust in leadership is low. Citizens have freedom of speech, yet many feel abandoned by the state when it comes to protection and basic welfare. So the real question is not whether Abacha was good or bad. They clearly had major faults, and his style of leadership was harsh and authoritarian. The real question is this: why does Nigeria today, with democracy, more education, and more resources, seem less secure and more economically fragile than before? Ordinary Nigerians are not asking for dictatorship. They are asking for leadership that is firm, fair, and effective. They want a government that protects lives, manages the economy responsibly, and puts the interests of the people first. When we compare the past with the present, it should not be to glorify military rule, but to learn lessons. Nigeria deserves better than what it is experiencing now. The country needs leaders who are decisive without being oppressive, strong without being corrupt, and democratic without being weak. Until then, Nigerians will continue to look back and ask uncomfortable questions about where we went wrong and how we can move forward.